top and love the top because you can't stop when he's on. Times what he's saying will leave you in a daze, but you gotta pay close attention because you can't put a word inside. We got crazy mad societies, we're all a bunch of freaks. He's got crazy mad solutions when he talks before he thinks. When I need a couple fun, like money ain't a thing, man, I got a side job clubbing rats over in England. Off the top, cause he's ready to blow. Sex, drugs, Kris DeVold. Off the top, cause he's ready to blow. Sex, drugs, Kris DeVold. Don't take offense, cause my man is frankly honest. He's the only one that ever beat me in a sweating contest. Cause if you can't take the heat, you're getting kicked out the kitchen. You get the dry white toast, he's got the 2 whole chickens. Got away with the ladies, they're always taking him home to mother. When she answers the door, she's like, I see you met your father. It's obvious his mouth is gonna get him in trouble. Yo, Bill, call the bar and get the bail on the double. Off the top, cause he's ready to blow. Sex, drugs, Kris DeVold. Off the top, cause he's ready to blow. Sex, drugs, Kris DeVold. Off the top, cause he's ready to blow. Sex, drugs, Kris DeVold. Off the top, cause he's ready to blow. Sex, drugs, Kris DeVold.
Well, my little nasty. SexuallyTalk.com. It's 8 p.m. It must be another episode of Sex Drugs, Kris DeVold. 4-year anniversaries, motherfuckers. 189 episodes. We're very close to the actual date. It was February 12, 2013. It was a whimsical night. It was a magical night. It was Fat Tuesdays here in fucking Tower is what the fuck it was. It was quite the scary night. I didn't know what was gonna go on. And I showed up and I started to say the fuck word and I started telling fart jokes and dick jokes and the rest just kind of worked out. Next thing you know, I was yelling things like cunt. It was getting crazy. Whoa, that's 1. Sex Drugs Kris DeVold has a 5 cut minimum. That's 2. I gotta try to take it easy. We got a lot of things going on tonight. Those things are gonna just be flowing out of the mouth, all right? And we got all sorts of people here tonight that have helped out over the last 4 years of doing this motherfucking thing. So we're gonna reminisce. We're gonna go down memory lane. We're gonna pull some people up here. We're gonna try to fit as many motherfuckers on fucking camera as we can. Now, how'd you like the official Facebook page? Spelled Sex Drugs Kris DeVold, like a chick with a K, but I got a dick. No! Very cold, very rainy. It's not coming out. That's gonna be a whole different episode. It's gonna be like on a very special Sex Drugs Kris DeVold. Chris shows his dick. Like it's gonna be a thing finally, and it's gonna be a whole lead up, you know, where it's gonna take 3 segments of talking about it, and then right at the end, it's gonna be very, very diggler, very diggler. How'd you like the official Facebook page? You would have known that a huge show's coming to Fresno. Did you guys know Discordia is coming to town? Well, the local support that's going on is gonna be major. Rise is part of the show. Friend or foe is part of the show. Don't tell her that's part of the show. They're all here in some capacity tonight. What do you think of that? There's been a forming, there's been a mystical forming, a supergroup. Once in a while, everything, the clouds part and the rock gods shine down and they say, you will get together and all rock together. So tonight, members of those bands, those 3, the opening acts for Discordia, they are gonna be performing together. They got 2 songs and apparently I heard they've been working their little hearts out all fucking week, huh? To the extent to where some of the ladies who know them or personally around these guys don't want to hear the fucking songs anymore, from what I understand. Which means they're gonna be really good. I'm really excited. That means it's probably gonna fucking rock. And they're gonna give us all the fucking details about the show that's gonna be going down at Fulton 55. It's gonna be fucking amazing. Oh yeah, it's gonna be a beautiful, beautiful thing going on. Hey, I'm gonna be hosting the bad boy. It's gonna be a great night. I'll be in the house partying with everybody. So it's gonna be amazing. Hey, yeah! Oh, I love it. You can say anything, get that chant going. It's a beautiful thing, right? We'll try it out later. Dick. That's my shit. Wait a minute. Sam, I am in the house. Now, you know what? Before we even get anything, I want to go ahead and talk about it. I want to go ahead and talk about it. We've done some pretty major things here in the past 4 years of having this show on SensuallyTalk.com. I want to say I've been keeping track over 189 motherfucking episodes. Our very first musical guest. Anybody care? Sex Drugs Kris DeVold trivia.
Tell us.
The Redcoats. You guys know the Redcoats? three-piece band. They're actually still around, believe it or not. But can you believe this? Can you believe this? Their lead singer also delves into stand-up comedy now. So, Logan, have you ever thought about doing stand-up?
Yes. Short thought.
I like how there was no pause. There was no thought. He was just, yes. Yeah, constantly, Kris. That's why we're going to have him up here in a little bit. You're going to be able to fucking get to know everybody in the house. But we've had some pretty major people roll through here, and the hits are going to keep on coming. We've actually had Walking Dead cast members in here before. I know some of the people were in for the studio for that. Hey, Godbolt, Black Thunder, were you ever here for the Walking Dead people?
Oh, yeah. Of course.
Moses J. Mosley was in the house. And we had Stephen Constantino from Return of the Jedi was in the house. Oh, man, why I just got goosebumps even looking at this. Why did I have to drink all my Coke? And then from Return of the Jedi's fucking man. And Nick Palma, Michelangelo from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Part 2 was actually in the fucking house before. Now, I know that some of y'all were in the house for that, and it made me realize how much bigger I really am than a fucking Ninja Turtle. Because that dude came in the suit. First off, this guy shows up in the Michelangelo suit, and you have a bunch of guys in their 30s immediately say, "Oh my God, Mikey, can I take a photo?" And it's just a small guy in a fucking Jim Henson suit is what. Oh, all you guys have chasers though. Oh, that's.
It's Jameson is Irish. Shot face. It just got warm in here.
Now we just gotta sit here while I try to fucking. Point of the story is we've had some great fucking. I can't even go. Oh, it's pretty smooth though. Oh, just give me a little of that. Aye, there we go. Hey. How about this? We're gonna keep the hits coming because Pete the Diehard of Diehards and Sons is actually going to bring a little celebrity through town later this month, and he's going to roll through the show. So stay tuned to the Sex Drugs Kris DeVold Facebook page so you can see who it's going to be. Always big things, and it's always amazing when we can get them to roll through here, because if I can just keep them here long enough, and we can get video proof of them being here, and then they always want to roll out because the tower scares a lot of people. I don't know if you guys know that. Tower scares a bunch of people. Is anybody scared of the tower out there?
No.
You used to be? Yeah. Do you remember a time when you were younger and you might have been scared of the tower?
Oh yeah, no, definitely walking down, getting yelled at for not having cigarettes.
Yeah, I get you get yelled at for not having cigarettes by all the tower bums. How come why do we get so high when I talk about tower bums? How come the tower bums always want to yell at you when you don't have shit? And then tower bums have hurt me by the shit they've said. So I remember when I used to smoke and I was walking my Livingstones by the post office and someone was like, "Do you have a cigarette?" And I was like, "No." And he's like, "That's why you're a fat motherfucker." And I was like, it was 3 hours later, I'm eating lunch, just kind of shaking my head going, "That's why I'm a fat motherfucker." Oh, that son of a bitch. I'm smoking I'm lighting a cigarette with a cigarette just to prove a point to a bum that isn't even around me anymore. I'm like, fuck, at least I got the cigarette still, you know? It's that's how a bum is. That's weird you would say that. That's how the bums are here. It's fucking amazing, all right? Let's go ahead before we even get into anything else. Michael, I did send you a couple things, but I don't know if we'll get to it, so we'll try to get to it when we bring other people up. How about that? Let's take a fucking break, okay? When we take a break, we'll come back. CentralValleyTalk.com, Sex Drugs Kris DeVold. We're going to try to get as many people up here as we can for the second segment. Let's get Logan up here, Sam and we're going to try to bring a whole bunch of people up here. We're going to talk about why you're here, mainly about the show. But we have a whole bunch of shit. I got some stuff I want to talk about with everybody. And plus, we still got C-words to talk about. I feel that fucking Jameson. CentralValleyTalk.com, Sex Drugs Kris DeVold, the 4-year anniversary show! Slide the knob! Well, my little nasty, CentralValleyTalk.com, Sex Drugs Kris DeVold is what the fuck you're watching. Hopefully you refilled the weed bowl, the cereal bowl. Hopefully you got yourself another beer. Maybe you got chocolate milk. If I had chocolate milk, I'd be blowing bubbles in mine.
Motherfucking bubbles!
One day we will find out, but until then, did I mention it's the 4-year anniversary episode? 4
years!
I feel like fucking Oprah every time I say you get a year, you get a year, you get a year. Well, also tonight, we're going to be talking extensively about a big show coming to town at the Fulton 55. Discordia's coming to town!
Yeah!
Local support provided by Rise, provided by Friend or Foe, provided by Don't Tell Her That. I will be your MC for the evening, and by the way, we have all the members of all three bands here in the house tonight. They're forming a supergroup, if you will. A supergroup. And they're going to perform some songs for us live! It's going to be a fucking party. It already is a party. Real quick, here, he's from Don't Tell Her That. He's kind of the man. He's kind of the myth. He's kind of the legend. He's been a friend of Sex, Drugs, Kris DeVold for so long. Between all that things, Don't Tell Her That, all the Animal Rescue Fresno, you've always been there for Sex, Drugs, Kris DeVold. Give it up for Logan! What's going on, man?
Hey, man, before we go any further, we have a little thing we want to bring out here on behalf of all the bands in Fresno you've supported and everything.
Oh, you
Check
guys!
this out,
You the man.
You the man.
You're the man, dude.
Guys!
Thanks, Carol.
Got a moist dash.
Oh, you guys, let me show it.
Give it up for Kris DeVold.
You guys! You guys!
So that's just from all your friends that play in the scene and that have come into the shows and you've supported us and let us come on to promote things that we need to do, and on behalf of all the little dogs that you've helped support.
Oh, the dogs!
So thanks so much.
Oh,
That's
the
just our
dogs
way of
have been
saying-
great too.
Yeah, that's just our way of saying thanks.
I'll
man.
tell you what, it's everything from the rappers that read their lyrics off their telephones to the real bands I have in here like you guys that make it really worth it, because there are nights I walk away going, what the fuck just happened in there?
Right?
And other nights I walk away going, what the fuck just happened in there? To where it's really some magical shit, and people don't think there's anything going on in town, and I'm always here to, prove otherwise. I want to have a band on that has a fucking gig somewhere. And I don't care if someone's fucking garage. If you're local and you got it, you fucking got it,
Yeah, this guy's done nothing but to support the local scene. So, speaking of local scene, I see a guy I might know. Is that Jack back there?
That is Jack.
No, it's not.
Jack's back.
So I want to say that, oh God, Sam I Am and Black Thunder. Here's what happens. Yeah, no. You come to the show for so long, and eventually you get a nickname, and then all of a sudden you go from an audience member to an actual kind of member of the show.
I'm fucking famous.
Okay, well,
Super famous.
You haven't looked away from that cake either.
I know.
That cake belongs to me.
Now here's the problem with Black Thunder, okay? He likes to warn you a lot. He likes to kind of go over things. So he's kind of a, first of all, I want to tell you this. Second of all, first of all.
Okay, Kris, first of all, second of all, you do not decide
It's already
third of
begun.
all or first
He
of
likes
all.
to give you speeches,
You do
and he
not.
does it from the audience so much that after a while, Bill got tired of telling him to shut up so much.
Hey!
That Bill swung a fucking microphone over to the fucking crowd one night. That way, when he would talk, we'd be able to fucking hear him. He got tired of contesting it.
500,000 additional views after I started talking.
Those numbers can't be confirmed.
That's exactly
Those numbers
what
can't be
happened.
confirmed.
That's me. That's me.
I mean, I can say the same
That's
thing.
what I do for you.
Now,
I
Logan,
love you, America.
before we get to a couple topics, we're going to have all the bands up here after our performance later, but I also want you to give a little inkling. Why are you here tonight? What is going on at the Fulton 55? Give me an inkling right now.
Fulton 55 next weekend, next Saturday night will be the symphonic metal band Discordia's coming to Fresno. Woo! Yeah,
There we go.
Check them out. This is some really cool stuff, folks. And opening for them will be some friends of ours, Rise. You may have heard of them, yeah?
Yeah!
Friend or Foe.
Yeah!
And then this other act called Don't Tell Her That. So that's what we. And that's what we.
Was that a cut? No! That's three.
And while I'm on the topic of this show next weekend, if somebody wants to, we're going to give away a couple of sets of tickets tonight.
Oh!
If anybody's interested.
Yeah.
What we'd like you to do is text 647-2454 with the word cunt.
Wait!
Okay, I'll do it slower. 647-2454. Text the word.
6, 4,
Ah!
We're burning them all. 5! That was 5. We're burning them all.
I think that was your sixth limit, wasn't it?
Oh man, I've never had that many. My tongue is hard right now. I don't know what's
Yeah.
going on.
You're giving me an asthma attack. I need you to stop.
And yeah, Black Thunder's blood pressure's through the roof. We've never had this many.
So in honor of the show next weekend, we thought it'd be kind of cool if all the support bands kind of got together and put together a little mini super group.
Yeah, super groups!
So tonight you're going to see the debut of the Knights of Badassdom.
Oh, I love the name! The Knights of Badassdom. Damn Yankees rolling over in their graves right now, boys.
Yeah, pretty much. There we go.
I like
They're going to
my.
do a couple of songs, and I got to watch them rehearse the other night. It was so much fun. I felt like a kid again in a garage watching bands play like back in the day. So you guys are going to dig it. It's going to be really awesome.
Now, real quick. Oh my God, Michael! Look, this is how good he is. Look at that. The free tickets. You got to text the secret word. Do you see it on the bottom of the screen? To 647-2454, correct?
Correct.
Down there.
Oh man, now I know now that means if you're here in the studio audience and you want to go to the show, you can text that number and get your fucking tickets because it's gonna be a party. I don't know if anybody's ever seen Friend or Foe, if anybody's ever seen Rise.
Here was getting free tickets.
Everywhere you perform.
Cut that guy off! I told you guys.
Everywhere you
He
perform
shows up
has
messed
changed my
up.
life.
Thank you.
Yeah. Changed my life. White hair, and then it comes back to black. Every time changed my life.
Thunder
Great.
speaks the truth.
Thunder does speak the truth and believe it.
Now I want to talk.
Believe it and know it.
Weren't you in the Justice League?
I am.
Now, I
part
want
of
to
the
talk a
fucking
little something with you
Justice
guys. We
League.
got a couple minutes left. I
2 weeks, but until
I actually
Sabrina-
sent in a couple stories. Michael, what do we got? Cue one up, dude. Let's see what we got here.
Let's see.
I want to talk a little something. Do a little what we do.
Freaking thing.
What was that? You got a little dog?
Say a little dog.
Got a little dog?
Little
You got a little turtle?
I'm not gonna do it.
You're gonna have to do it. Now let's go ahead. You can see the headline. The maker of Durex condoms now also owns baby formula brand.
What?
What?
The maker of Durex condoms. You know Durex, the prophylactic.
They're like going in opposite directions.
Yeah, no, and you think there could be a conflict of interest there?
That's what I'm saying.
I don't know how I feel
So he's
about
like,
that.
we promote our condoms and make everybody believe how good they are, and then he just has a bunch of dudes like all creepy fucking stat boy or frat boy status, fucking poking needles in the fucking
Just
done.
in case it doesn't work, baby.
Wait.
Done. Done. Like that's
I
a job
don't
at the
know how I
Durex
feel
condom
about
factory. What are you
that.
doing?
That's
I'm
talking
condom
about
poker.
babies.
Well, I'm saying, okay, so is there a conflict of interest there? Is that weird?
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, obviously.
Because
Capitalism at its best.
when I think of Durex,
There
I
it
think
is.
of
Somebody said the word right there. It's genius. Simpson, eh? That's some Mr. Burns shit right there.
Excellent.
That's some next level thinking that makes us disgusted. But this guy's sitting there at the end of his night getting like he doesn't fall asleep any night without his feet getting massaged. Like that's the life that guy leads. Who thinks of that idea?
No.
So that means you get your Durex condoms, you get your baby formula, and then you prepare because that sounds about where that's going.
Yeah.
Anybody have kids here?
Hell no.
Any of you three?
Dogs.
I can't even take care of myself.
That
Dogs
counts.
are kids.
That
Dogs are-
counts.
I do have
You do.
Babies.
We got fur babies.
Charmander, Daddy's right here looking
What-
at you right now.
God.
Daddy's right here, and I'll give you.
Hey,
some
does
more
anybody
food.
have that Google or Alexa thing at home?
I do. I have an it's called an Echo Dot as well.
Well, how do you activate it? What do you say?
Hey Alexa.
Okay, ready? Hey Alexa, set alarm for 3 a.m.
Yeah, I do that all the time.
Yeah? Hey Alexa, set alarm for 2 a.m. Hey Alexa, set alarm for 4 a.m. Watch the show. Is the show at your house? Watch the show.
Son of a bitch.
What? No, nothing. What?
He's gonna say, what the hell is my alarm on at 2 a.m. for?
That's right. That's what you do. I heard that's what you can do.
Yeah, I do
I heard
that
it
sometimes.
responds to anything. So if you leave people voicemails or answering machine message, you can say, hey Google, or hey
said, I'm
Alexa,
sorry about that.
and then tell it what the fuck to do, and it'll fuck you up.
Still has an answering machine at home.
I know.
Boom!
Whoa.
Backdrop,
Why
backdrop.
isn't she up
Just
here?
dropping mics, dude. I don't know
What
what's
just
going on.
happened just there?
Well,
Wait, what else we got? Give me something else. Give me something else. What do we got? We're going
I
right.
heard a story, but speaking of Alexa, I heard a story where their a family's little daughter was talking into Alexa,
is true.
and it answered and it said, "Find 70s porn."
There you go.
You can see it on Facebook.
That's what you
it's,
want.
it's up on the way.
Yeah, she literally goes like she just says like not even words. It's just jammering like words. It's mixed up and then.
I
it's
imagine
like
a lot of that
70
shit's
porn.
gonna happen.
Yeah.
You're gonna get yelled at your house or something weird's gonna happen. It's like, okay, find this. No, you motherfucker, no. Like it's
Little
just
kids are ordering like.
it's gonna be a
toys.
horrible fucking thing going
Have you seen
on.
those?
Yeah.
Some girl ordered like a Barbie set that was like $240.
Yeah, their parents are getting the bill for it.
And they're like, "What the hell is
Now,
this?"
does anybody here believe in Sasquatch?
Yes.
No.
Yes, I'm right here.
Not.
Yes.
No! Now, wait a minute. No, hold on, Black Thunder.
No.
You're actually up in the woods, aren't you?
I would be terrified. What
You're
are you
up
talking
in the
about?
woods. Have you ever seen anything suspect up there?
No, I have encountered large piles of poop when I'm on
I've
the job
seen
sites
a
and
porcupine.
stuff.
No, but
I've seen a deer.
That it wouldn't have been a regular animal? Like, you're saying that's weird?
Well, it could possibly be a bear, but it was, the sausages were quite large.
I saw
Oh,
a bear.
sausage, that means they're large.
Now, there's such thing as this weed Sasquatch, okay? There's a marijuana Sasquatch crashes a meteorologist report.
Shut up.
Now, what happened was this guy saw the meteorologist setting up to do a live report, and he runs a collective. And he already has a character called Marijuana Sasquatch. It's very popular in the area, right?
That is fantastic.
So he figures he's gonna go get on his Marijuana Sasquatch outfit, and he's gonna invade the newscast. It's gonna be fucking genius, right? He's advertising sales. He's got half off on all Nickelbacks. Like, it's an amazing fucking thing. Oh, I just got some cake on my finger.
Cake.
You took it.
Alexa, set alarm for 5 a.m. Daily alarm.
I watch this, I'm fucked tomorrow.
Alexa, start up on youporn.com.
Yes.
I'm helping you out now.
Pornhub.
Pornhub Brazzers has been banned in Russia, by the way.
What?
Brazzers. Now, if you know what Brazzers is, well, high five to you because that thing
You gotta
rocks.
pay for it, it's like $2.
Brazzers is where you can learn some good moves, and then you can also attest to some moves that don't work. You know,
Oh,
Brazzers
yeah.
is a good spot just to learn.
They
Naked
found
man
it
doesn't work.
offensive.
Now, they found it offensive in Russia. Logan, what is too far?
As far as Brazzers goes, I'm not real familiar with online porn.
Oh!
Because he
What the fuck? What the fuck?
He gets down.
Oh my god!
They're gonna come back from his segment. I'm gonna be out of the building.
He's not familiar with online porn. If you were, what would be too far for you?
Goats.
It scares me how like
Horses too.
it always
Horses too are crazy.
Farm animals. I cut it off with farm
It
animals.
always scares
cut
me
it
how
off at
fast
farm
you
animals.
answer things. Like he
That's what
answers
I'm
things
doing.
so quick it scares me. I'm like, what's too far? Goats, Chris. Goats is too far.
That was oddly
Like without
specific.
even thinking, he knew his
Oddly
line in the
specific.
sand was fucking goats.
Hey, at least you know your line though, right? A lot of people don't know where that line is.
Black
you know?
Thunder, what's too far in a porn for you?
Fucking.
Well, you watch midget
pets. All pets. And midgets. No.
Midgets? You know, midgets coming to Gold Diggers. Anybody interested?
Yeah, dude,
She's like
Two feet tall. She's like 2 feet tall. She's a
And she pole dances.
she's a midget.
2'1". 2'1".
I'm giving them a free plug
Y'all
right
know
now.
Bridget don't lie.
Are you guys amazed though? Like that's tiny though. Even as far as
I
tiny
heard the
people go, right?
advertisement for it and I was blown away. I'm like,
I'm not going.
Almost as
now
big
you're
as.
talking.
Let's go.
Look at
Her name
Now
is like Sunny.
we should probably go out there before to case the scene and make sure it's a safe spot. So we should probably go out a couple nights in
Do
advance.
some reconnaissance.
Sassy Cassie.
Sassy Cassie.
Sassy Cassie.
And even though
Both of them.
and even though she
Both of them.
and even though she's not going to be at City Lights, we should probably stop by there too, just to make sure she's not going to be there.
Look for Sasquatch, make sure he's not there.
Hey,
Make sure
you
no
know they
Sasquatch.
always got wings at the strip club.
They
better have wings.
They always got wings at the strip club.
Logan, real quick, let's go ahead and take a quick commercial break. When the next time we see you, we're gonna be with all the musical artists here tonight. Tell us what we're gonna when we go to commercial and come back. What are we gonna be seeing? Tell us.
What are we going to the band next?
Yeah. Well, who is it made up of?
Oh man. Okay. Members of Rise, Friend or Foe, and Don't Tell Her That. What they're gonna do is they're gonna rock a couple songs. You guys are gonna dig it. It's just from to promote next weekend show, man. I hope you guys dig it.
Yeah. Central Valley Talk.com. Sex, drugs, Kris DeVold. It's a fucking party here tonight. It's the 4-year anniversary show. When we come back, the Knights of Badass Stuff. Slide the knob.
Dressed as Sasquatch. Not just any Sasquatch, not her.
Okay.
Now you see it. This was a marijuana-themed Sasquatch. We're gonna bump it up a weird notch. The person making the mistake of crossing right behind a meteorologist doing a field report on the snow. You can see when the marijuana monster realizes it's on camera, tries to run away and hide behind a bush. He fell first. not really successful there. No word on who this person is, why they dress like Sasquatch, but it did make for some interesting TV.
Two things. Why not dress as Sasquatch?
Yeah.
And secondly, do you really think that was a mistake?
Wow.
I don't think that was a mistake.
I don't think so either.
think Sasquatch knew what he was doing.
Yeah, exactly.
Probably
You are. Oh, well, my little nasty. CentralValleyTalk.com. Sex Drugs Kris DeVold, the 4-year anniversary episode! Oh, man, ever since the inception of the show, February 12, 2013, I found, man, that sounds so far away, February 12, 2013. 188 episodes ago, tonight's 189, I vowed to bring you one live musical act a week, and this week is actually different because we have members of 3 bands! We have members of Rise! We have members of Friend or Foe! We have members of Don't Tell Her That! All together in a band that was recently named by one Logan in the last segment. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm proud to bring to you the Knights of Badassdom!
Thanks for having us, Mr. DeVold, on your 4th anniversary. Thank you so much. It's on the highway with us.
It's all right now, right? Oh, we're doing it now. Go for it. Now? Kill it. 1, 2, 3, 4.
There I was completely breaking the law, breaking the law, breaking the law, breaking the law. So much for that golden future, I can't even start. Right now every promise broken, anger in my heart. You don't know what it's like, you don't have a clue. If you do, you'll find yourself doing the things you do. Breaking the law, 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 breaking the law. Breaking the law, we're breaking the law, breaking the law, we're breaking the law, 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 breaking the law. Thanks for having us. Thank you, Mrs. DeVold. Sex, drugs, and Kris DeVold. Thanks for having us.
Whoa,
CentralValleyTalk.com.
whoa, that's the CentralValleyTalk.com is what you're watching. Sex, drugs, Kris DeVold. Can we give it up for the Knights of Badass? Yeah! Recently named by one Logan earlier this evening. You just named him like that. It was like they came out of the womb. You took a look at the baby. Womb. And once you looked at the baby, you decided, like, you know, you're like, these are the Knights of Badassdom.
How do you pull it out of his cunt? It out of his ass.
Oh! Like anything good and it's all coming out there.
It was either that or the Backside Boys.
Whoa! And I heard there's a lot
That's it. I'm out.
I heard there's a lot of friction in the band over that name, if you know what I mean. Yeah. So they just like
There's
Rough Riders. Now let's Now let's get an intro. Who is all hearing what band you're from? Because there are people watching. By the way, shout out to Jimmy Todd. He's watching in Colorado right now.
All right.
Sorry. He's trying to be an adult now. James Todd. Sorry, James. It's Jimmy Todd. Real quick, can I give you a stat about Jimmy Todd? Back in the day, he wanted to be cool to chicks. He actually changed the spelling of his name non-legally. He changed it non-legally. He just started spelling it J-I-M-I. Jimmy, they're not laughing at you, they're laughing with you, buddy. Now he's James. He got over it. He's a great guy now. But back then, I used to call him Jaime. J-I-M-I. I'm like, listen here, Jaime. He's like, it's Jimmy. But anyways, love you. Thanks for watching in Colorado. But what do we got here? What bands? Who are you from?
Chad from Rise. Thanks for having us.
Yeah!
I'm Junior D. Fister from Cousin Fister.
Cousin Fister.
And you guys may not know this, but he's representing the road crew for a lot of the shows that I do for Animal Rescue Fresno, stuff like Wolfstock, stuff that Pause for Metal. You may know this. He actually hosted one of our Wolfstocks. But Junior's been working his ass off with a couple of friends of ours, and they've officially been named the Wrecking Crew.
Oh, look at it on the screen! Wrecking Crew!
Yeah! Go, partner. Chris from Rise.
Yeah!
That's right. I'm Spartacus. I'm from Don't Tell Her That.
Woo!
I'm Tommy.
Friend or foe?
Friend or foe?
Yeah. Danny, guitar player. Friend or foe?
Friend or foe? So what's going on? What's the occasion? Let's drill it into everybody because I got a lot of
Back to
stoners.
backside.
I got a lot of stoners.
Backside.
I got a lot of stoners that watch. A lot of
And I
people
am
that
in back of you, Chris.
I know, right? I need to go. I'm like, what is poking me? What the fuck is that? Why are you here? What's going on? What is the importance of it all? Tell me, Logan, now.
Give him the rundown, man.
What's going on?
Big show, February 18th, Fulton 55. See
A
y'all
lot of local bands coming out to support a band coming all the way from San Francisco, Discordia. They're kind of like dark operatic metal.
I'm going to tell you right now, Discordia is no joke. So first you'll start off by checking out their Facebook page, and then you can actually mosey on over to Rise. You can mosey on over to Don't Tell Her That's page. You can mosey on over to Friend or Foe's page, and you're going to learn the most you've ever heard about these bands, and you can find links to it all on the Sex Drugs Kris DeVold page. Now, where else on the internet? You can go band by band, but besides your Facebooks, where can I find you on the internet? I need to know now each band where.
YouTube.
Reverb
Browsers, unless you're in Russia. I know that.
YouTube. Reverb Nation.
Pornhub.
Reverb Nation.
I'd like to make an announcement. We have our first winner of tickets this evening.
Oh!
And,
Scott Brooks.
their number is 559.
Oh, wait a minute.
It's over there, right? But they sent me a big yellow cunt on my phone.
Oh, not the big yellow cunt! No! That's so many, yes. There's so many.
We have winners. We still have one more set of tickets, folks. So.
Oh my God.
Do you want to be at the show? Why don't you come into the show next Saturday, Black Thunder? Let's party.
Tickets, wait.
Well, text the number. What's the number again?
Who are you?
Oh, there it is on the screen. 647-2454. Text the magic word of cunt. You must text it now. That's how this works.
Send me a big yellow cunt right now.
And that's how you're gonna get your tickets. That's how this works. Simpsons. And you could be partying with that. That's a Simpsons cunt. That
You say party what?
Do you think a Simpsons cunt has an overbite like every character on the show?
And just leave a large clitoris.
Yellow lives matter. Now listen, okay?
And folks, you guys it may have been mentioned earlier, but a certain host of a show that we all enjoy and love, and we're here celebrating tonight, will be emceeing the event next weekend.
It'll be
the one, the only, Mr. Kris DeVold.
I'm lucky enough to be hosting a show like this. It's very rare that you actually get to MC a show that you actually want to be at because you know the bands you're gonna rock. Yes, sir. There are a lot of shows that I host where I'm like, oh my God, this is gonna be 5 hours of fucking pain. This here is gonna be a great time. If you don't know anything about these bands, just know that they are really great party bands, and each one of them in their very own way are gonna make you buy an extra drink you didn't plan on buying. They're gonna make you maybe talk to a girl you didn't plan on talking to. They're gonna make you maybe take an Uber where you fucking drove there at the beginning of the evening.
A show like this is
That's
called
gonna happen.
All Killer, No Filler.
No filler with this one.
Once this show starts, it just steamrolls. It just gets better and better.
Now, is this American Made concert?
You know what? I got to send a mad shout out to our buddy David Lee Rock.
David Lee Rock!
Really like to thank him for helping me do this and get this show put together. This is out of the norm for him. You know, he usually does the 80s tribute stuff.
Yeah, exactly.
But John, you're out there. Thanks, buddy.
Now, I'm going to go ahead and do something I like to do for all the musical guests that come on the show, but you guys can collectively take advantage of it as a group. How about this? A lot of folks come on here and they're like, man, that guy talks a lot. Or they're driving home and they're like, we didn't get to talk about any of the things we were supposed to talk about because he fucking veered us off in a weird way. And plus, it's hard to fill an internet television hour. It really is hard. So how about this? For the next 60 seconds, no longer will it be sex, drugs, and Kris DeVold. Oh, no. It'll be sex, drugs, and all you crazy bastards! Go!
I need a beer.
Stop, don't buy.
Yeah. Remember, sing your dog's rule.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Come to our show.
Tell me about the show.
Come to the show. Come to the show. Come to the show.
Come to the show. Just come.
To the show.
I don't we got left to 60 seconds. Oh.
At the show.
Make a show.
Cindy from Discordia, if you're watching, hey, send it a shout out.
Yeah.
February 18th, Fulton 55.
Gonna be a fun night.
Four bands.
Say some fight.
Four bands. Pre-sales are $7, $10 at the door.
Yes, sir.
Remember, there's one set of tickets left.
Where's that text at? Nobody's texting.
I think that second set of tickets
Come
just
in,
went.
Maybe send your name too. It might be easier so it is, and tell everybody your phone number.
We're better at drinking beer than filling up a minute on the Kris DeVold.
Science. Hey, you're good on that thing.
There you go.
That's a big ass Mickey's back there.
Yeah.
Mickey, what the fuck?
Sex, drugs, and all these crazy fucks. That was a minute. How weird is it filling 60 seconds, right? Did that not feel like way longer?
I had no time.
That's why when guys fuck for like 3 minutes, we feel like gods, because in our heads it was like a half hour.
I was trying to think of what to say.
That was a great 60 seconds.
Now, real quick,
That's probably the worst 60 seconds of DeVold history right now.
that was pretty mangled. It was pretty bad. But I love it because I'll tell you what, that's 4 years in the books right there, guys. And I still have celebrities coming at the end of this month, courtesy of Diehards and Sons. I'll still see you guys February 18th at Fulton 55 for Discordia. Friend or foe, rise and don't tell her that. I'll see you guys next Friday night on the 17th, the night before the show, to remind you about the fucking show. And by the way, do you guys want to know who my live musical guest is next week? No, you lazy son of a bitches. Like the Facebook page. We did it 4 years. Slide the fucking knob.